Hi, this is Matt Beauchamp here from Hydra Miniatures. That's at hydraminiatures.com. And I'm going to be here today at Michigan Toy Soldier doing a painting demonstration where I'll be talking about techniques such as highlighting, shading, washes, and inks to get your figures on the table faster. This is an old school high elf from Games Workshop riding on a giant eagle. And this is an excellent figure because it has a lot of texture and is a great thing to paint because I used dry brushing. You can see that all the feathers and all the rocks, all that detail. It's really easy to paint something like this by coating it with a darker color and then taking your brush and loading up a lighter color and wiping it off on a rag, and works out pretty well. Now you won't dry brush everything. You can see things such as the shield, the cape. Those were hand painted later. This is a massive green Martian that I sculpted, and it's painted using blending techniques for the skin. Generally speaking, on a figure like this, you want to use probably at least 3 layers: a shadow, a base coat, and a highlight. And as you can see, I started with a darker color in the muscles, and then when that was dry, I painted on thin layers of the mid-tone, and then gently painted on the highlights on things such as around the face, and on the knuckles, and on the muscles. Here's a squad of Warzone figures. As you can see, there's a big difference between painting an individual figure and painting an entire unit. When you're trying to paint a whole unit, you're trying to make them all look good, but you're trying to get them on the table too. You can see there's a lot of highlighting and shadowing still going on, but we use techniques to speed things up, like a lot of washes, black lining, and things like that, so we can kind of speed up the process. When you're painting a lot of figures, you want to use an assembly line process, and you want to paint all the same colors. So for example, in the armor, painting all the base coats of the blue, and then going back and painting all the highlights of the blue. That's how you can get things done. These are some retro robots from my company, HydraMiniatures.com, and as you can see, I painted them in metallic tones. When you paint metallics, there's a lot of different ways you can do it, and there's a lot of metallic products on the market, but I've just sort of selected a range of metallics with shadow colors such as the blue, gray metallic, all the way up to bright, steely, shiny colors. It's best when you're doing metallics to really think about your light source and how light's going to be hitting it to kind of emulate the effect of real metal. It's worth it to buy real good stuff, and then sometimes it's not, you know. You're just like, if you're dry brushing, you're going to burn them out, you know. The type of wargaming colors that I like to use is, I like a lot of the Citadel. I like the older style Citadel better. I like the new Privateer press paints. They're really excellent. I've been using these Foundry 3-stage paints. They are really amazing, and they, you know, I don't have as much time to paint as I used to, so you know, you can sit there and you can buy these, and they're a little bit pricey, but I feel the quality of the paint is really good. They flow on real nice and they're real durable, and you can just sit there and bam, 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 bang out stuff. You know, so if you're trying to do like a whole army, you know, like I've got these 7 Years' War Austrians, and there's this white thing, you know, this triad of these white grays. It's like beautiful. It's really easy to use. Okay. When I paint, I'm not always so precise. I try to be, but if I get it on the other colors, it really doesn't matter because it can be covered up. We're going to be doing a lot of washes and whatnot.